Hello everybody, this is Arlene and I want to show you how to make these cute little heart appliques. And this one here I made with your regular worsted weight yarn. And what I did was I put the stitches that shape into a heart in the middle, and then I trimmed it with half double crochets all the way around. In the peak of the heart right here I added 2 half double crochets into the chain 1 space that I added down here. This heart is so easy to make. And then I went around here with half double crochets. Now with the thread, bedspread thread, I used a metallic thread, and I want to use 2 balls because this thread is kind of thin and I like it a little thicker, so I always double my strands. So I'm using 2 balls. And I also wanted to show you, previously I had made these earrings with this metallic thread, and I cut them tiny. I didn't want them very big, so I only did 1 round on these right here. And I needed some gold earrings, so I used the gold metallic, and this is what came out. So I'm going to show you how to make the heart with a double strand of Aunt Lydia's metallic thread, or any metallic thread that you want to use. This pattern works on any yarn or any thread that you want to use. I normally use my scraps that I have left over from my thread, or scraps of yarn that I have left over. I also made some pink ones, and you can make red ones. And don't forget that Valentine's Day is coming soon. We're in January, the beginning of January, but Valentine's Day will be here before you know it. So you can start getting on with your Valentine's Day crafts a little bit early. So we're going to start with our regular loop. And these little earrings here, I made them with a D hook. This is a D and this is the C. My D hook, I use it so much that the lettering wore out here, but it's a D 3.0 and this is the C 2.75, and the C is slightly smaller than the D hook. So I'm going to be using the C, and with this I used an I hook. You can also use an H hook or any other needle that is required for that thread that you or yarn that you decide to use. So let's get started, and we're going to start with our loop. Where's my loop? Okay, here it is. We're going to start with our loop, and hopefully I won't get too many tangles. This metallic thread is known to get curly. So we're going to start with a chain 5. You're going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one of these chains is where we're going to enter all of our stitches. We're going to make all of our stitches in this first chain right here that we made, and then the other 4 chains count as your first treble crochet. So to make your treble crochet, you're going to yarn over twice, and you're going to insert your hook in that first chain space. You're going to pull up a loop, yarn over, and you're going to remove 2 loops off the hook, yarn over, remove 2 more off the hook, yarn over, and remove the rest of them off the hook. So that's your treble stitch right there. So we're going to make 2 more of these right now, and we're going to put it in the same space. That's 2. and one more. And that's 3. So now we're going to do 3 double crochets. That's 1, 2, and this is 3. So we have 3 trebles and we have 3 double crochets. And it's starting to take, half of the heart is already done. So we're going to chain 1. And I'm going to try not to lose my chain 1 because that's the middle of the heart right there. So if you want, you can mark it with a little piece of thread or something. And we're going to do 3 more double crochets. That's 1, and there's your space right there. And this is 2, and this is 3. So the other side bottom, the bottom of the other side of your heart is already done. So we're going to do the same thing we did up here, which is 3 trebles and a chain. So we're going to yarn over twice, and we're going to enter it in the same spot, and we're going to do our treble stitch. That's 1. This is 2. And 1 more will be 3. And now we're going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to slip stitch in the middle. And if you want, you can chain 1 more so that it'll stay put, sort of like to secure it. And there's your tiny heart. It's done. Now you can be done with it, or you can do another round if you want it a little bigger. We can put half double crochets around the edge of the heart, and to do that you would have to reach over here to this corner right here, the hump of the heart. So we have a chain 1 there, and we're going to chain 3 more times, and we're going to put a half double crochet, 2 half double crochets in the hump of the heart. That's 1, that's 2, and we're going to put 2 in the next stitch. We're going to put 2 in each stitch all the way around. Let's not lose our chain 1 space. And then we're going to put 2 in this one. Put 2 here. And we'll put 2 here. This is our chain 1 space right here. Put 2 there. And in our chain 1 space, we'll put 1. We'll put 1. We're going to chain 1, and we'll put 1 in the same chain 1 space. Oops. Okay. And that's your little hump there. And then we're going to continue on to the next stitch. We're going to put 2 there. Two in the next one. Two in the next. Two in the next. All the way till we get to the next hump of the heart. That's our last one. So now what we have to do is we'll just chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll slip stitch it again in the same space. And we'll reinforce it with a chain 1, and there. Your heart is a little larger and finished. What I love to do is when I make these little hearts, I just take a warm iron and I flatten them down, and I just press them with a warm iron, not too much, just a little heat to keep them from curling on the edges, and it works great. And there's your little heart. You can take this back right here. We can cut it, and you can sew this end in, or you can use it for another project that requires a string or something for you to tie it on. When I sell these, I usually just keep the string on for the customer and let them use their own discretion as to what they want to do with it. Well, there it is, and like I said, you can make these with any type of yarn, whether it's worsted weight yarn, or you can do it with the heavy bulky yarn, like these for example. This is the Woolies Quick and Thick by Lion Brand. I didn't make one to show you, but you can also make it with this. You can make it with any size yarn you want, and your heart will come out in all sizes. Thank you so much for watching my video. I love that you watch my videos, so keep watching. Thank you very much.